Steve, that was a super sick set too.
It was, and his recent performance in BAM, he's had
Dragon Ball Origins 1 and 2, yes. Oh, Dragon Ball Advance on the Game Boy. That game is a game that I wanted so fucking bad as a kid, and I never got. And apparently, it's like actually really fucking good. People love that game, and it's super rare and super expensive. And I would that is a game I would love to get my fucking hands on one day, and I could easily emulate it, but I want to own it.
Dawood is also a bear player.
Oh, you're right. Thank you for bringing that up. So he definitely knows.
Season 1, he was playing Kuma and Alisa. So
yeah, he definitely knows the interest.
I got Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 back there. I'm not worried about those.
For sure.
You guys have picked a pony of who's going to make it to that top 8. If you have your parlay on Dawood here, let's see how he does. I'm pretty sure he's
on DS. You ever played Legendary Super Warrior for the Game Boy Color? I got that game somewhere in here.
Make a name for yourself.
This is that opportunity.
8 Mile moment?
Yeah. This is literally the beauty of open bracket tournaments, man.
Hell yeah.
Anyone can enter, and if you're good enough, or if you just have your day, you can be the champ.
I mean, especially in a game like Tekken 8, where the offense, you're so rewarded with the offense, right? And it's a best of race to 2, so anything could definitely happen.
I think for the highest level, though, it's always comes down to defense. It's like,
for sure.
If you look at me and Arslan, it's always just whoever has the best defense.
Definitely. When it comes to the 1s and 0s of it, right?
For sure.
It's going to come down to that active defense, like we always say. But
I don't know about active defense, but definitely some kind of defense.
Some kind of defense. Any kind of defense is good defense. But we do have the activation here. Dawood, though, going to get hit by these bear claws.
All right. Finds a bear electric. Oh, no. Went for the floor break, but a little too far. Too many hits. Getting pressured by the chainsaws, and it's so rough for the bears, man. When you because usually you want to try to like step left around the chainsaws and try to like get avoid the 1 and the down 1.
I don't know which game you mean, but I used to love this one Dragon Ball game I had on Game Boy, Goku and Krillin box and OG Dragon Ball Tournament. I think you talk about Dragon Ball Advance. That's the game I'm talking about. Oh, there's another game. It's Dragon Ball: The Revenge of King Piccolo. I think it's on the Wii. I never got to play that one either.
Ooh, going for the 4-4-4 follow-up.
Oh, Advanced Adventure, right? That's the name of the game. I was calling it Dragon Ball Advance, but it's Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure.
Trying to play with the plus frames here. Dawood looking real strong, looking real healthy with life.
Opportunity from Dotson here. Can we reach the wall? No, we're going for Oki. Oh,
wow. Rolled on in and switched the situation. Down back 1-1 here for Dawood to collect his pound of flesh.
Ooh. That's the wall for Dawood and the round.
Wow.
Nicely done.
Clean 3 straight here. So Dotson X, mind blown.
You know, it's definitely like that when you the first time you go up against like.
I think the only rare game out on is Fantasy Star Portable. So a lot of this stuff I got, you know, off eBay and shit over the years, but a lot of it as well, like I've had since I was a kid. So some of it I don't even know how rare or valuable it is. The only stuff that I know that's like really rare valuable is the shit that like, I mean there's a couple things that I do know about, but some of the stuff is just like because I know I paid a lot of money for it. Like for example, like Pokemon Heart Gold, like I paid $130 for my copy, which honestly is not bad considering that game really goes for like 200 plus.
Yeah, you just gotta put 3 rounds in one game.
One step at a time. Yeah. Just one round.
If you can get rounds, that means you can do it.
There you go. You have it, folks.
Wait, they're increasing the price of the Switch 1? How does that make any sense?
Dawood able to actually cancel out the better electrics. He still had heat to work with, though.
Okay. Oh, it's so tough, man. Once she's on you.
I had a limited edition Pikachu GBA that my brother broke as a baby. I've got this.
True. Uses the heat smash here.
Now she's stuck to you.
Got the Pikachu edition Game Boy Color.
Scary situation as a bear.
Bit dusty.
That is some sticky glue there. Dotson X now needs to create that space.
I think Dawood recognizes this. He's just sticking on him.
Oh, yeah.
Not letting up ever now. Ooh, the dash undercome. I've never seen that. That was sick.
We go for fancy stuff, says Dawood. I'm on stream. Let's
Can't tell if Ninja's bracket is stacked or not. He's in G315. Let me check.
So much damage here. Dotson, half-life here. Less than half-life, but he's still got that gray health to work with.
Nice.
The
clean step around the bear electric. Wow.
I think the 2 electrics we've seen, Dawood is able to count that out and goes for the heat smash to close out the second round. One more round away from Dawood to move on.
Dawood is ridiculous. And the punish on the 4-4-2. First time he did it.
We moving. Chainsaws are still out.
Had those unique like punish options ready. He's so prepared.
Yeah, Bear Pistons. We've seen this before. Gets the hop kick.
Let's see. In Ninja Killer's bracket, we have.
Burst.
Oh my God! And the season 2
Nah,
skill
his
at
brackets.
the end with the stomp.
He's probably the best player in his bracket, and probably by a decent
Oh,
margin,
Bear Jordan,
actually.
Hold on, gotta make his hurt. Gotta get the wall. Oh, just short of the wall.
A little bit, but still goes for that low. Bear booty.
Unless there's a demon in here that I don't know about, Ninja Killer's probably the best player in his bracket.
Both have rage. Oh my goodness. Follow it up. Dots and X. Can he find the opening?
He's so hesitant. Oh, that was running 1+2. That was 100% running 1+2. Got the missed input there. Unfortunate.
Quite unfortunate, but we got to congratulate and give our flowers to Dawood. A masterclass of how to use Alisa versus a bear. I think there were not, I don't think, if I recall correctly, I have goldfish memory. No Bear Electric happened. He was able to step in.
I remember seeing Pokemon Coliseum and Gale of Darkness for like $300 on Amazon a while back. Yeah, each of those games are like $200 a piece or something like that now.
Too as well from Dawood. Like the counterplay was like super clean. Yeah. And the control from Dawood that was he was showing in the match just like didn't really let Dotson get anything going.
Why do you just have these things on deck? It's like moving with the sound bites, but it's physical objects.
Super solid.
Yeah,
my office is full of things that I either loved as a kid or always wanted as a kid but couldn't have.
In this tournament, and Dots and X, giving us kind of a showcase, but we got
good try nonetheless.
We got another hard hitter making his way to the stage.
Pokemon games from back then physically goes for stupid amounts of money. Oh, I know it. I got them all. Well, like 80% of them. Hey, that's my goat!
Oh, he got the IRL stream.
Oh, that's the IRL stream. I thought that was like a pull-up bar.
Oh, that's cool.
There we go.
Look, it's just collapses into a tooth.
That's crazy. Look at that.
What on earth?
Man's all about the content grind. Quentin.
Never seen that before.
I had to read that shirt. I was like, okay,
it's like, what is going on with that shirt? I was like, I think the words are
kind of
different
off.
spots. But
I'm like, I know I'm sleepy. I know I'm in jet lag, but this can't be right.
I know Vegas and stuff, but
hang on for a sec.
Hold on.
Yeah, but this is Prinny versus FD.
Convinced 40% of adulting is copying shit your mom said no to as a kid.
You're like, hang on for a sec.
Am I really wasted right now today?
I mean, shit.
I'm pretty sure I didn't drink at all yet.
True.
It's been adulthood for me. Well, it's not like my mother said no to a bunch of shit. I didn't even ask my mother for shit growing up like that, but you just couldn't have everything as a kid. When it comes to the physical copies of like Pokemon games though, I've got.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see that and see how he's going to perform here. We're still early into the pools. It's still pools.
You know, all three originals. We got red, blue, and yellow here. We've also got
super strong Pakistan player, Claudio.
Gold, silver. Whoops, almost dropped it. Gold, silver, and crystal.
I just wrote down a bunch of stuff. As I mentioned, Run It Black's also here.
We also got
Dawood, Kudans, Matt Tekken, Genghis Dawn.
Genghis Dawn is
also got a leaf green over here. We've got Ruby as well.
He's also been rocking the Fakamron.
Yeah,
so
we got.
I
don't even know about this one. Pokemon trading card game on the Game Boy Color.
There's a couple. But
only real niggas remember this one.
Mostly known for the Lily and Steve.
Yep.
I'm wondering which one he's gonna go for first in pools. Maybe Lily. I agree.
Either way, I'm pretty sure
we got Diamond and Pearl.
But it seems like Prinny going.
Know what I'm saying?
As we mentioned. Okay.
Prinny. I recognize Prinny's name now.
I was so focused on the shirt. Maybe that's why the shirt just got us.
We got Pokemon White and Black too.
To get out of pools. Prinny's pretty solid, man.
Okay.
Look out for his fang.
Hell yeah. Here we go. In Maji Palace here.
And I'm also got Omega Ruby, Sun, Ultra Moon, and Pokemon X. So I've got like every single generation of Pokemon. I just don't have every single version from every single generation.
Okay, FDX just coming out of the gate.
Offensive start, but there we go. Iron Fortress for him to get into heat. Prinny's on the clock here for him to
so playing the Lily, let's go.
3-1 engage as a whiff punish. Wow, backswing after the engager.
Okay, I see you. Also able to get some steps. Where are we going?
Bro, is heavy flexing on this. I just like talking about this stuff. I am partially flexing, but Pokemon Pinball, I don't have that one.
Okay.
I know which one you're talking about though. I have Heart Gold. I don't have Soul Silver. It was good, Geta.
FDX wants to keep him against the wall here. No heat battle. Oh, counter hit mid.
Oh, but he was already planning to do back turn Power Crush.
He was. Okay. Watch out, but goes and tags the leg.
Can we get a close-up? Wait, of which one specifically?
Round number 1.
Ooh, that was a real scrambly round one between both of them.
Yeah, just the side switches and also the misalignments on certain
That
moves,
is a price that's too good to be true. This has to be a fake or something.
Oh, VDX going for some.
Because Heart Gold and Soul Silver are probably the two most heavily like counterfeited Pokemon games out there. And it just says brand new. Nah, this is a fake. It's gotta be.
Unfortunately, unable to get that second round.
Yeah, V playing very quick.
A sealed copy of Soul Silver is like hundreds of dollars.
Oh, this is the link.
Watch out. Okay, gets that hop kick and now introduces Prini to this wall.
This judges the wall.
Red Blue joins. Yeah, if you remind me after this match.
To get it. Okay, we crush.
Yeah, Emerald as well. Emerald as well.
Wow, just running the back turn offense. Why not? Back turn 3-4 at the wall. That's gonna hurt.
True. Thorn Whip, Root of Evil.
Man, so you know I made those videos talking about like the stuff that I've been buying for my DS, right? And the games that I've been getting and everything like that. And as a lot of you know, I was given a couple of free games from some viewers, right? I was gifted Chrono Trigger and Pokemon Black 2 for completely free of charge. And so I talked about that in the video and how grateful I was and how appreciative I was, and I shouted those guys out and everything like that. And I talked about how, like, you know, even just a couple of years ago, I'm not somebody who would have been willing to accept those, you know what I'm saying? Because like growing up, I just didn't really like handouts and gifts like that. I don't even celebrate my own birthday. I don't ask my parents for gifts. I stopped getting gifts on Christmas when I was like 13. You know what I'm saying? Like I just always valued independence, not really like asking for shit, handing out, you know, stuff like that. But I talked about how, you know, because of the group of friends that I'm now surrounded with, being with people like Afro and Rhyme, and how giving they are and how supportive they are and shit like that, it has not only influenced me to be more like that when I can be, but also become more accepting of those types of things when those opportunities arise. And then I also threw in a joke about like, so with that being said, if anybody want to give me a copy of Soul Silver or like Pokemon White 2 or whatever, you know, I said something, go ahead, hit me up, you know what I mean? And I got a couple of comments from people who were like, that were like being sarcastic and like clowning on me, right? And being like, I don't accept handouts, but look at all these handouts I got. By the way, does anybody want to give me more handouts? I'm like, you're a fucking idiot who didn't listen to a single word I said and completely missed the point. Like, holy fucking shit. The internet is full of the most, I want to say some gamer words. Idiotic fucking people I've ever met in my goddamn life.
He's tightened up. A little too stiff.
And this is like
niggas just heard the part where somebody gave me 2 free games and it was like, oh, look at me. You didn't try Demon Slayer 2? Yeah, probably.
Pretty. Can he actually close this out?
Oh god, this is getting
hit launch.
It's too close to the wire.
Oh my god, what is happening, dude?
Uh-oh.
No punish on the shoulder, finds a heat dash. Okay, good wall combo.
Okay, the delay on the low there.
Good shit, Fee.
He did.
What does Lotus not collect at this point? Stamps.
Yeah, that was scary. And
both sides.
And I was looking at the camera there. It seems like Prima was kind of rocking it. After getting those round 3 and 4, VDX was in real trouble.
Yeah, Fee had so much control the first 2
But see, shit like that is part of the reason why I don't like accepting shit from people in the first place. Because for one, I don't want anybody to ever be like, bring some shit up that they did for me or hold it over me or anything like that. 2, I value my independence and the ability to accomplish things on my own or acquire things on my own. And then also other niggas being like, well, it was just given to you. It's like, man, fuck. God forbid the first time in my fucking life I ever just accept some shit. Not the literal first time, obviously, but it's just like, as soon as I do, and I'm like not ashamed of it, and I'm like, hey, look, I'm really appreciative. Look, my viewers gave me this. And then you get some dickheads who are like, I don't accept handouts, but look at all these handouts I got.
But then downstairs,
dickheads, man.
There's 5 floor blasts.
What do you think of Marvel Tokon for what you've seen in the beginner's guide video? That game looks really good. I'm really excited.
Bottom floor, right? So you gotta be careful. I'd say that's one of those violent stages here. But Trini now, speaking of violence, unable to get any offense in, less than half health here. PDX now, okay, he's kind of finding his opportunities.
You play any instruments? For a while I was teaching myself to play piano, but I haven't played in some years and I really don't remember how to play that much.
There you go. There it is.
Okay, PDX feeling himself a little more in this first round. Back 4 strings.
Wow.
Okay, we keep going. We can test here, PDX. 21+2.
Rare up back 1 from Lily? Like,
genuinely has to be jealousy disguised as calling you up for your hypocrisy, and that's basically what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's the only logical assumption or conclusion I can draw.
True. That is a high spot. Back
That's true Starscream.
Oh, he was cooking something.
Hey, Fee is cooking, boy.
That was sick.
Okay.
Cook this nigga.
There, Pretty unable to get any offense in.
Yeah,
Break his legs, break him. Not break his legs, break him.
Classic like Lily wall tech right there.
True.
And then gets the back turn sweep and get the wall slide with that.
Okay, we see a little bit of pokes coming in from Prinny's side, but
spacing not looking the best right now. Whiffing throws right now. Not getting punished for it, fortunately, but I don't know, not in time. Ate the shoulder. Did he try to while standing 4 after he got hit by the heat burst? Probably.
Right away on Prinny's side. Unable to get the stage interactive.
Those frames. Nice sides up to the hot kick. Real good.
Fee in great position here. Nice wall carry as well. Flip over route. Yep. Okay.
Wow, from back turn. Okay. Diesel start for FDX.
That's my goat.
All is well on his side. Prinny, though, I mean, good attempts in the first round in Genmaji Palace. But at the end of the day, FDX really showing the crowd.
Very clean game number 2, man. He really cleaned it up there at the second game. It looked like the first game, after the first 2 rounds, he took it easy.
Have I played Final Fantasy X? Like, no, I have not.
Maybe a little bit of the nerves starts to surface a little bit, and then game number 2, nice and controlled.
And that's what's kind of scary, especially in a game like Tekken 8, right? Once your opponent runs away with the momentum, it's kind of hard to get it back.
Yeah, momentum. And then
oh shit, Goichi versus Lucar right now on the City of the Wolves stream.
I mean, MYK.
DBFZ stand up.
How many times I'm like 2 rounds in? All right, let me just kind of relax. And I'm like, okay, I just lost my rank already.
What are you relaxing for, man?
Exactly.
It didn't say victory screen.
No, yeah, you gotta stay locked in, especially if you're on the stage. If you got a name for yourself, if you're streaming IRL as well, and if you're in Evo, you definitely gotta lock in. So. I'd say this game also really tests your mental fortitude. I think K-Wiz said it best.
100%.
You kind of have to have a goldfish memory. Like,
just
don't mind that. Just keep going. Just keep playing.
For sure. But guys, speaking of keep going, we're going to keep going right after this. We're going to go to a short little commercial break. Don't go anywhere. More Tekken 8 here at Evo after this.
New Chipotle Honey Chicken brings a hint of pure honey and seared smoked peppers with fresh chicken hot off the grill. For Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet and a perfectly balanced sauce. Chipotle Honey Chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
Holy shit. No fucking way. I hit on the undefeated 4s. Oh my god. No fucking way. Oh shit. Nigga, what? Nah, this is only happening because there's actually a shit ton of pairs and this shoe not gonna be worth nothing, but I don't care.
We knew pretty early on that the game was fun to play.
Holy fuck.
It became
no
something
fucking
that added
way.
to the mystique of Mortal Kombat.
I can't believe I never win shit ever. Wow. Well, shoot, the undefeated Jordan 4s. If you guys don't know about sneakers, this isn't going to mean much to you. But I'll show you what the shoe is. Hold on. My sneakerheads, y'all know how crazy that is. For those of you who don't really care about shoes like that or collect, like I said, this ain't really going to mean too much to you, but... So this is the sneaker right here. I'll give you guys a little bit of a history lesson real quick. Let me mute this. So this is the sneaker. This is the undefeated Jordan 4. So quick little history lesson. Way back in the day in like 2006-ish, Undefeated had a collaboration with Jordan Brand where only 72 pairs of these were made. They were extremely limited, very rare, very hard to get, obviously, right? 72 pairs in the entire world. And this is a sneaker that at this point in time was worth 5 figures. So we've seen pairs of these sell for 20, 30, all the way up to like $50,000 for a single pair. Fast forward, it's 2025 now. They're bringing the sneaker back and releasing it to the mainstream for the first time ever. Still a sneaker that, as of right now, still worth hundreds of dollars, but obviously the value, now that they're more readily available, has declined quite a lot. But they did an exclusive early access release in Chicago at this little pop-up that they did, as well as several smaller releases for a raffle, or several smaller raffles for pop-ups that they have in like San Francisco and LA and Vegas or whatever. And they also held an online raffle for their site on Undefeated as well that you could enter. And I actually won the online raffle, and I'm able to purchase a pair. So as of right now, a pair of these in my size is selling for about $600. Retail price is about $230. And this is a sneaker that probably, like, now that it's a sneaker that a lot of people are going to be able to have, but it's not super unicorn rare anymore, not as many people are going to care. I still think that this is an incredibly dope colorway, a shoe that I never thought I'd be able to own. I've always wanted super, super, super dope, like holy grail type status for a lot of sneaker collectors out there. And now that they're just available, like, I don't give a fuck if everybody else got them. I got them and I like them and I'm gonna rock them, and that's what matters to me. So it's a shoe that, like, even though the value of it's not going to be anywhere near what it once was, and even as we speak, the value of it's probably going to continue to go down, I'm just happy to have a pair. They'll probably still end up being worth about $400-ish to maybe $500 when everything's said and done. But the raffle just ended the other day, and the confirmation emails are just now going out, and I managed to secure a pair. And there's going to be another release on the sneakers app later this month, I believe on the 28th. So yeah, like I said, if you're not really into sneakers, a lot of that shit probably don't mean a whole lot to you. You might not even think the shoe is all that. It's just, again, it's for me. This shit means something to me. How you feel is how I felt when I got my Lost and Found Chicago. Oh, don't get it twisted. I was extremely excited when I got my Lost and Founds too. I have 3 pairs of them hoes now.
By J-Rod. Victor able to actually get the heat engage.
Nice patience there. Whoa, I feel like I never see that move from Victor players anymore.
Same.
Down back 1+2 heat only move.
Even without the mythology of the colorway is hard. I agree, and that's the thing as well, is that the rarity and exclusivity of it always made the shoe cooler as well. But like, I genuinely think it's just a super fucking crazy dope colorway that just, like, I love olive green, so it's one of my favorite colors.
So quite unfortunate, but he's still got 3 more rounds, or 2 more rounds to go with here. So let's see if J-Rod's going to tighten things up.
Ooh, getting under the flappies.
Okay, nice block on the lows. Afterburn really forcing him.
Oos, engage.
Whoa, flash, okay, able to interrupt.
Too, man. They made the hitbox like much bigger on that.
Dude, me and Brownman were actually talking about that because it was Farzine and Arzanash in band finals.
Farzine's so crazy with that move. I don't know like how he does it.
The Farzine flash, man. But here we have it. Afterburn taking to the skies here. J-Rod now in a world of hurt. So far, no floor breaks. Yeah, the first part.
You start Metaphor Refantasio? Nah, I still haven't started that game. Well, actually, I did start it at one point, but then I just other priorities. I never stuck with the
usually if you get the launcher and do a full combo
playthrough.
You're away from the floor.
I'll start it over at some point. I played it for like an hour and then realized that I just wasn't going to commit to the playthrough at the time.
Oh, and the unskilled nasty work. True. Look how much damage you got off of it. Oh my god, it just doesn't stop. Black kite, wall splat, GG.
There you have it, Afterburn making a clinic of that. So as you were saying, yeah, it's kind of hard to get it, especially when you want to go for more damage than actually just going for the floor break.
Yeah, if it's off of like a launcher or something, right? Because it's like you might as well just go for the wall, because the floor break scaling adds more scaling. So
unless you do what Afterburn did, just go for a grab and then just break the floor right away.
Yeah, make the throw into a launcher. That's the opportune way to break that floor.
There you have it. So let's see what J-Rod's going to do to kind of adjust to this Hwoarang here. He was ducking a lot when it comes to those lows. So
even though I may not understand fully because I'm not a sneakerhead, it's still a meaningful item that the collection you deeply care for, and I understand that, so I'm happy for you, dog. I appreciate that. Not a lot of people have that that perspective or that kind of it's the word I'm looking for.
Set him up for EIE, down 2.
Not insight, but just awareness. I don't know, but that, you know what I'm saying, just like the being able to look at it the way that you just articulated it.
Got interrupts as well. Doesn't need a flash for any of that.
Oh, wow.
You got a favorite sneaker you own that is worth a lot? if you sold it, but you know you'll never sell it. That's most sneakers in my collection.
But
I mean, my UNC Jordan 1s, those are worth, well, the value of those probably went down because the reimagined pair came out, but those were worth like $600-700 at some point. I'd never sell those. My Bread Jordan 1s, my Travis Scotts, basically the Mocha Highs and the reverse Mocha Lows, those are both worth over $1,000. Oh, my Slam Dunk Jordan 6s, that's like a $400 or $500 sneaker. I will never sell those. I got a few shoes like that. Welcome to a Lotus stream, W Live. Hell yeah, what's good, Fly Trap?
No counter hit on the down back four, but J-Rod's side. Okay, Afterburn playing very stoic to start things out.
Yeah, just
favorite Jordans, mine is Bread 11s. My all-time favorite sneaker is the Bread Jordan 1.
Okay, power crushes wave.
Oh, launch. Oh. Okay.
One of the Mocha's so bad when they drop the Mocha Travis Scotts or the regular Mocha Jordan 1s. Yeah, both of them. And to be honest,
had the right read, but
like the Travis Scotts is really cool, but like if you get your hands on a pair of regular Mochas, like you really don't need the Travis Scotts. I got them both because I'm a fucking loser, but like.
Speaking of Rage Art in return, is it gonna be enough? How much does Hwoarang care?
You wear the expensive ones or just keep in the collection? I wear all of my shoes for the most part. I mean, I have a lot of shoes that are still brand new, but it's just because I haven't gotten to them yet. But I eventually wear everything.
Oh, jabbed his way out of it, and there you have it. Afterburn, ladies and gentlemen, a clinic on how Hwoarang.
Hwoarang don't give a damn. Hwoarang do not be giving a damn. Don't ask him for shit.
Sick, man. The combos he was putting together in the corners too, like the corner to the corners, that was sick.
Yeah. And you got to admit, J-Rod also, he played a bit more passively. His defenses were there. His flashes were also able to actually stop.
2 chocolate donuts, but one got sprinkles.
But at the end of the day,
I mean, yeah, like if I had to... I mean, I don't know. Like, as somebody who owns them both, I like them about the same. Like, yeah, there's a little bit of an extra wow factor with the Travis Scotts. And I ain't gonna lie, the Travis Scotts, they have pretty decent materials on them. So they are, like, a little bit higher quality. And they're more comfortable. But, like colorway-wise and everything, like, they're very similar. Like, I don't...
on the loser side of things. But speaking of loser side of things, we will be going towards that loser side. I feel like our next match is going to be King Jade versus Spiffy Juice.
Yeah, so still round 1 of pools action here, but yeah, I guess we're jumping to the loser side. See who makes it out to the round.
I swear I felt my phone vibrate,
right? This is probably a
and there's no notification here. Am I tripping?
I believe the ones that will make it out will have that Chipotle card.
Accidentally sent 2 pairs? It's already insane to hit on a pair at all, let alone accidentally getting sent 2. What the fuck? We locked in the Demon Slayer HC2 this time. We probably won't play this weekend, but maymaybe on Monday or Tuesday I can get around to playing again.
Right, we were here. We were here, my God. I know you would have gotten that bag. But yeah, that bag has seen a lot.
Y'all want to run predictions, by the way? We haven't been doing predictions, but we can run some predictions in the chat if y'all want to bet on these pools matches.
I see them traveling around the world with the bag.
Shout out to Chipotle. You guys.
It's such a good, like, little carrying bag, right? It's just like a little fanny pack kind of bag.
Definitely. So I wonder, like, what are they, aside from the Chipotle cards, what else are they going to be rocking in for day number 2?
I guess we'll see in day 2. It's like everybody like showing all the multiple Chipotle cards they got, and they also like play for them too. It's like, I'll pay you for your Chipotle.
Oh my God, yeah, that was happening.
So people are just having like a deck of cards at the end. It's like, how many Chipotle cards you got at the end of Evo?
That's the flex here over at Evo. Shout out to Chipotle once again.
And of course, you could get them by entering multi-games as well, right? So that's actually the way to do it.
But yeah, I think the bigger flex is collecting it from someone who went Chipotle card matches, guys.
That's so sick. But here we go, Hwoarang again with King Jade.
We're seeing a little bit too much Hwoarang on stream. I don't like that. I love seeing this character, but not this. Oh, it's the same nigga again. That's why.
It's like a shout outs to Tekken Tag 1 Hwoarang.
Oh,
like, bro, when I tell you I'm so unbelievably tired and exhausted of the conversations around Hwoarang as a character. Matter of fact, Can I rant a little bit? I want to speak on something that I haven't really spoken on because I didn't really want to get too involved because it's just not worth the headache. But I kind of got to get this off my chest. Okay. So as I'm sure most of you are aware, right? Hwoarang is a hot topic of conversation right now in Tekken 8 because a lot of bum ass, scrubby ass niggas think the character is incredibly overpowered and broken. And I'll say this. Hwoarang is undoubtedly one of the most annoying characters in Tekken to fight. Always has been, right? Between the stances and the plus frames and the mix-ups, I get it. He's also very strong in Tekken 8. I won't deny that. He's a very powerful character. But I'll say this. Hwoarang's entire style has been jacked by a majority of the cast in the game. If your problem is that he has these plus frames and is doing these stances and these mix-ups, guess what? Almost every fucking character in Tekken 8 does that now. And half of them do it better than he does at this point. There are characters that are far more egregious and more powerful and more top tier than Hwoarang is in this game. He's not top 5. He might be top 10, maybe, on the lower end. You could even make the argument that there's 10 characters better than him in my opinion, but I guess I'm biased, so whatever. But yeah, he's annoying, he's strong, he's not top tier though. And so I think the conversations around him are like extremely exhausting. And there's just a lot of like blind hatred and ignorance that are not supported by any real like actual, you know, factual information or legitimate like game breaking issues or problems or anything like that. It's mostly just a lot of low level players just constantly screaming, kicking and crying. And there's that. And beyond that, there's a creator who released a video ranting about Hwo and how much he hates the character and how broken he is. And I feel like that video was very poorly done. I think there's some misinformation in there. I think there is a certain way that they conducted themselves in that video that kind of is misleading. I think that that creator also was being a bit facetious and making it seem like certain things that Hwo was doing are a lot harder to punish than it actually is. They were like very obviously and very clearly like faking it and making it seem like they were struggling more than they actually were to punish certain things in that video. And that video got well over 100,000 views. Okay. Yes, it's Main Man. That video got over 100,000 views. Funnily enough, okay, and this goes back to my point about people just wanting to hate for the sake of just being angry and then being scrubs and being bum-ass niggas who will never learn the matchup and never will improve and will always be hard stuck at whatever shitty-ass rank that they're at. And they don't want to get good at the game. They don't want to actually improve. They just want to scream, kick, and cry and rant and hate the character just because they hate the character, right? Main Man made a new video that is a guide on how to beat Hwoarang, counterplay to the matchup and everything like that. The hatred rant video got over 100,000 views where he's just talking shit about how broken and busted and stupid and fucking idiotic the character is. That video got 100,000 views. Y'all want to know how many views the video showing the counterplay and the options you have against the character are and how to actually beat him? Any guesses? It's like 20,000. Because guess what? Niggas don't actually care about getting better. Niggas don't actually care to hear about actual useful information. Niggas don't want to learn the matchup. Niggas don't want to do any real work or improve at the game. They just want to be angry and scream and kick and cry about a character that they don't like just for the sake of it. It's not about him being actually broken. It's not about him being like game breaking. It's not about him being overpowered. It's just a bunch of bum ass niggas who suck at the fucking game, wanting to continue to cry and blame other people for why they're not improving or ranking up. Like I saw that video get recommended to me when it got posted, and I was like, huh, that's interesting. And then you have this. This video goes up, gets 100,000+ views, right? This video goes up, gets like 27K.
Pots and pans versus Portly Platypus, really making sure that we are going to have like a non-stop Tekken 8 filled stream. So again, shout out to Chipotle.
Yeah, filling in the in-betweens, right? So shout out to Chipotle, man. Yeah, filling in the in-betweens in my burrito,
Oh,
man.
hell yeah, dude. Going for that. What order you usually get on the Chipotle side of things?
Every month there's a new character to hate. Yeah, I feel like there's a new witch hunt every single month when it comes to these characters as well, and that's also pretty exhausting.
Like you go spicy or
I go with the
also, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the match. Who won between King Jade and
Tiffy?
hell
I like
yeah.
all the sauces.
Extra guac. You gotta get that extra guac. No, not a fan.
Me and Steve are not the guac guys.
Oh, okay, that's all good. More
Sour
for me
cream
then.
though.
No sour cream. Okay.
I mess with
that's
some sour
respectable.
cream.
This is a very popular stage as well.
It's been popping up a lot, yeah.
Pots and pans on the Eddie, Portly the Platypus on the Claudio, another character that has seen a lot of high-level competition.
And this extra match is brought to you by Chipotle.
Shout out to Chipotle once again, making sure that we got our stream filled with the Tekken.
Are you not interested in Hunter Hunter and Impact anymore? Unfortunately, I'm not.
One of the cool stations out there is a stream station.
With the Chipotle extra matches,
If you want, I got y'all with the payout.
Get the heat
The
smash.
finger
Whoa!
guns!
Give him the finger guns.
Damn, I haven't seen that since season 2 launch. I feel like I missed that train. I should have played him when that was good.
That is true. but down back 3 by pots and pans here. Portly Platypus.
Oh no, no full combo though.
Rising 1-1 for the Starburst.
It's just also, I think the thing that's the most frustrating and the most annoying is that there's now like a rather large community of people that completely discount and discredit anything that you say in regards to Tekken and damn near like at all if you play well. I've seen so much like just blind hatred, racism, ignorance just spewed toward like Kwis or even myself just because of the character that we play. You know, nobody wants to listen to reason. You can't have an honest conversation. If you talk about any sort of counter player weakness, it's just you downplaying. How can you ever talk about anything ever? You play Hwo, shut up, you're a scrubby mashing Hwo player. Hwo was broken, you don't get to talk. And it's just so exhausting. What's also funny as well, Reina has crazy hatred, so you probably have a double. Yes. But what's ironic about that is if y'all remember, when Tekken 8 came out, I talked about how strong I thought Reina was and how I didn't think she was as hard as people try to make it seem. And I talked about how, you know, I would go over like rank statistics and like character usage and win percentages and everything like that. And I would kind of like joke about like how garbage Reina players were. And that's why she has like such a low win rate, because like while she is a difficult character, there are characters that are more difficult than her with higher win rates. Reina players just fucking suck. And I would like talk shit and crack jokes and take those shots or whatever. And then basically niggas were like, well, if it's so easy, then you do it. So I did, right? I started to play Reina. And this is after she gets like some of those big nerfs, right? And now I'm just as good with her as I am with Hwoarang. And I actually ended up liking the character a lot. And so now I play both of them, right? But now it's, oh, now niggas like, oh, well, Reina's actually like really easy and like plays herself. And this character is also like super overpowered and broken and you're like a baby character, babies first Mishima, which like I kind of agree with a lot of that stuff, but like it's just funny how it goes. And then now like I'm the one getting hated on for playing both Hwoarang and Reina at that, when it's like, nigga, I played this character, y'all niggas tried to tell me that she was super hard and that I was a scrubby mashing Hwoarang player who didn't know what the fuck he was talking about, and that I would struggle and get my ass kicked if I tried to play a real character like Reina.
Got that sauce, dude. Got that extra sauce, courtesy of Chipotle.
How many times have you been called a tier whore? More than I should, considering that I've never once picked a character in my life because they were strong.
Gotta get that burrito bus. I know there's a burrito bus out there.
Maybe not never once in my life, but like almost never. No matter who you play, someone's gonna pipe up. I know. That's why you just gotta pick whoever you like.
It was.
Go anyway. Oh man, the Eddie backswing into the engage.
Oh, get that power crush out of here, says Pots and Pans.
Spend it on the dash, make it a launcher. Good damage out of it too. Why not?
Okay, nice get up option there, Portly Platypus.
Feels like every character in this game has almost no weaknesses. That's the other thing, going back to my point about Hwoarang, is that character power in this game is extremely high. There are no bad characters in this game. Every character is ridiculously fucking strong. Too strong, in my opinion. The power level of every character in this game is too high, and it should come down, and I think the game would be healthier for it.
We've seen this before, maybe deja vu situation. Portly Platypus got to keep it.
So when somebody tells me that Hwoarang is broken, I'm like, okay, sure, maybe he is, but there's also like 7 other characters that are just as broken, if not more so, than he is.
Back one. Oh,
also, like, you know, you could say something like, oh, well, if Hwoarang is so broken, if he's top 1, if he's top 5, why aren't more people picking the character up? Because when you look at it, right, the only niggas who are playing Hwoarang are niggas who have been playing Hwoarang for their entire fucking Tekken careers. Nobody's just magically picked up that character. The only Hwoarang players you ever fucking see are niggas who have always played him for their entire fucking life. Kwis, Edge, Speed Kicks, Rest, like traditional legacy character specialist Hwo players, right? So then you say something like, so then somebody will counter like, well then what about Asuka, right? No one else is playing Asuka other than Fergus and Kingray, right? Or Tibetano. But Tibetano didn't always play Asuka. Also, beyond that, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna preface this. I have nothing but respect for Kingray, Fergus, and all of these players, right? They are infinitely better than I will ever be. I commend them for all their efforts. They put a lot of work into this, etc., etc. I don't think it's a fucking coincidence we start seeing the Asuka players perform a lot better in tournament all of a sudden after these most recent patches. I'm just saying. Sure, maybe other people haven't picked the character up, but the niggas who were playing him are suddenly placing better. Coincidence? I think not.
Hell yeah.
We see more Lydia all of a sudden. Coincidence? I think not. Atif is playing Anna. Atif only plays broken characters. Nigga played Akuma. Nigga played Nina. Nigga played Dragunov. Only picks broken shit. Is now playing Anna. Coincidence? I think not. Arslan Ash made a tweet saying he would never play Anna because he doesn't like that character. Arslan has been playing Anna. Like, come on, man. Nothing but respect for these players. You should pick the characters you think are strong. You should pick whoever you think is giving you the best chance at winning. So I don't fault anybody for whether they've been playing the character for 20 years or 20 minutes. If you pick them, you should. That's when you're doing this shit at this level, that's what you're supposed to do. So this ain't about them and their decisions. It's more so about the characters themselves. I just want that to be clear. Don't get it twisted. Nothing but respect for these guys. Can't stress it enough. But like, come on, man.
Good download on Pots and Pans.
All those whole players you listed can play other characters at a high level. They can, and they do. Edge has a really good Shaheen. Speed Kicks has played multiple characters and very regularly goes live on stream and beats the shit out of all the NA players with Brian and Steve and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
from both sides. And I actually thought,
Gawas has a Falconrom. He had a Lydia in Tekken 7. He had a Fang, a Steve. Like,
yeah, they've been solid. But man, I can't wait for more Tekken action, guys. There's going to be a lot more all day today, all day tomorrow.
King Ray been rocking Asuka before she started winning 20s. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. I said that.
This is the best Chipotle order. I would like a bowl.
Triple wrap.
Mild, medium, hot.
Then dip it in here.
Sour cream inside the vinaigrette.
2 tortillas. If you know, you know.
Lettuce, cheese, guac.
Yeah.
Rest cooked my gin with his gin. That doesn't shock me at all.
Oh, that is good.
They're really good players. All these players are.
Oh, he's doing a dance. What is he doing?
Also, yeah, like Hwoarang is far from the most difficult character in the game, but the bums who are constantly getting beat up by him online, they make it seem like he's just the easiest character in all of Tekken, when in reality he's like mid to like mid-high in terms of difficulty. Like there are some, like, matter of fact, I'm gonna name a bunch of characters that are easier than Hwoarang to play. Jun is way easier. Lars is way easier. Asuka is way easier. Lily is way easier. Claudio is way easier. Azucena is way easier. Dragunov is way easier. Alisa is way easier. Victor is way easier. Like, there are characters that are much easier to play than Hwoarang are. Did I say much easier to play than Hwoarang are? Much easier to play than Hwoarang is. My fucking English.
Alright, Jay, you ready for this block?
You're right.
Why so much emphasis on Azu? Well, I can speak on Azu because I played that character.
But we gotta let the people know where we're gonna be at. Let's just do the meme real fast. You know, my heart meme, get the engagements and everything like that. Yipes. So you understand me. It's not about the engagement. I'm just always thirsty for a drink, especially for this white.
I managed to climb to Raijin, and some people are saying it's invalid because I play Lars. I hate that shit so much. I mean, they kind of right. Nah, I'm fucking with you. But I mean, you get that type of shit no matter what character you play. But right now, like, definitely if you play Brian, Hwoarang, those are probably the two like most hated on right now. Which is so weird because like them, like you would think they're the top two characters in the game and they aren't. Nell inspired Reina, yeah, that was probably me. I've gotten on the game multiple times, like in the past like month or so, and then played for like 10 minutes and be like, damn, I'm not having fun, and gotten off again. Brian is nasty. Brian is good. Brian is really good. Brian might be top 5, but he's not number 1 the way these niggas on Twitter talk about him. What was the problem with how much insane pressure? Whoops. With how much insane pressure he can put in with his continued strings. There's like 70 characters who do that now. I actually like Quo, but he can be toned down. I agree, but the entire roster could be toned down. I think it's just with some characters being toned down and some who are still majorly aggressive since season 1, attention is being brought to them. I think every character is still pretty aggressive and most characters in the game still need to be nerfed. Hwoarang included, but I think most of the roster is still too strong. If Nina and Anna go unnoticed, they are. Compared to Hwo, that would be insane. Hwoarang gets hated on a million times more than Nina and Anna do, which is crazy because I think both those characters are a lot better than him. Like a lot better than him. Mayman has also played a lot of Tekken, so his opinion has some validation. I understand that he's very experienced, but I think that that video that he made was very misleading and had some misinformation in it. And he also carried himself in a way that was very hard to respect, because like I mentioned earlier, I watched some of that video because I was curious, you know what I'm saying? I don't watch his content, but I was curious about that video for obvious reasons. And like I said, there's a part in that video where he's trying to show you how hard it is to punish some of Hwoarang's options, and he's very clearly faking, like very obviously faking it to make it look like it's harder than it actually is. And again, like you said, he's very experienced. He's been playing Tekken for like 30 years. He's been playing for a very long time and is a high-level player with a lot of experience, matchup knowledge, and so on and so forth. So there is some validity to some opinions that he may have about the game or whatever. But when it's blinded by so much just pure hatred and he's spouting actual ignorance and then feigning ignorance in the match and making it seem like he doesn't know how to punish something or can't do it quickly enough. Yes, I think Steve is pretty good.
Evolution 2025 Pot Spice with New York's finest Bloodhawk. Taking this next 2 hours of commentary action.
Jim already about to make a video of that statement already. Bro is always on site. People say he's bad at being downplayed. Listen, I don't think Lee is like a top 5 or top 10 character or anything like that, but I do think he's solid. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm an expert. Like I certainly don't know more about the character than Fighting GM does. I'm not gonna argue with the nigga about the character. But I think every character in Tekken 8 is strong.
They did have to come correct this because this is Evolution 2025, 2,000 plus entrants. There's so much on the line when it comes to placements and also points for the Tekken World Tour and also EWC qualifier points.
Yeah, I mean, like then you know, Evo means a lot these days. You know, EWC, we got TWT qualifying points, as you said, but for a lot of people, especially in the US and NA, this is still their one big tournament that they go to every. This is like
the politics always so prominent in the community. Never to this extreme. Never like this. No.
Where do I stack? Where do I line up in?
This is by far the worst it's ever been. Granted, I've only been seriously involved with the scene since 7, so I guess I can't really speak on it to that degree. But it certainly wasn't anywhere near this bad in 7. I've played Tekken my whole life, but I wasn't actually like really involved or invested in the scene like that until 7 came out. So maybe I shouldn't really answer that question so confidently. But it certainly wasn't this bad in 7. I followed that game from 2015 up until Tekken 8 release. So that's 10 years.
Kind of a Lydia as the side character as well. We'll see if that comes out, but always been super entertaining playing the law.
And like you said, you know, I think this is a good time for, especially it's an open bracket, right? Where do you stack up against international level of competition? We're talking about Mangja, we saw Dawood in the previous one. So that's what you got to love about this open bracket system, and it really brings out the community aspect of fighting games. So that's why I do feel like this is my second Evo being attending it. So it's a huge thing. I honestly think it's
people don't be caring about the actual integrity of these games, just want to be carried. Everyone just has a huge ego and a crazy agenda that they want to push, and it's just doesn't create a very healthy environment, unfortunately.
Random college team could come in and run a match. But Joji, you know, it's my first time seeing him. That's familiar with him, but like, you know, like I was saying, you know, this is an open bracket. You know,
I think it's funny when a character is bad and the players of that character swear they're good. That's more fun to me. Like Jamie players in Street Fighter 6 for a minute. I think now, I don't know what people's opinion of that character is now, but
with various players, what would be the mindset coming in?
I definitely know what you're talking about.
I think the one thing I tell people, like, don't psych yourself out. You know, do what you want to do, play your game. You know, like you've played for so long. You know, assumingly training for this moment. Right. The worst thing you want to do is psych yourself out and go in thinking like, oh, this won't work. Yeah. You don't want to do what you do, and then you lose the match, and you just say like, I didn't even do all of like the setups and stuff I wanted to do. So like now you don't even have any real data to come back from.
That does happen. I get psyched out. Like I'm just playing to defend and not playing to win.
Yeah. So playing to win is 100% what you have to do.
Especially in Tekken 8, where you want
going for a setup like that right at the start, round 1. Okay, he blocked it. That's information.
Yeah, and you definitely want to keep trying and see that what happened there. But Mangja making sure he's going to collect this pound of flesh here. 99 damage.
They still play Persona 4 Arena at Evo. I'm sure there are side tournaments and like, you know, casual setups where people are playing it, but it's not like a main game or like a big focus at all anymore there.
On top. Mangja clean round 1.
Beautiful start here. Hopefully Joji can retaliate here and answer back here.
Finishes the string.
Ooh, the duck on Mangja's side.
Yeah, willing to duck early, like, you know, finishing strings early. You know, you got to throw that.
I need Azu to get some healthy buffs to climb back to where she was at launch. No, nobody there. I don't think there's a single character in this game that needs buffs. I think there are just a lot of characters that need nerfs. Also, getting Azu back to launch, you're on crack. That character was stupid. Running 3-2 was so nuts, bro. I discovered, but like you know, for myself discovered running 3-2 in the beta, and I was like, this shit's kind of nuts. I was in the debate of fucking people up. Well, I was just saying
yeah, the mid's actually really good in season 2. They only made it -10 on top of making it a heat engager because the power crush is no longer.
True.
But Manja still doesn't even care.
Yep. Oh my God, Bloodhawk.
How'd I feel about Law? Extremely powerful.
And just like that.
Extremely powerful. This is a character who like I've constantly had on like the top 5 conversation like since the game has come out. I think he's kind of always been that good.
As the Gen Zs would say.
I just think he's conserving your energy, you know, mental and physical. Like this is going to be a long 3 days.
Fair.
And it's something that you don't think of sometimes when I'm going to exert as much effort as possible to beat this guy and
Everyone's remember Lotus is Azu and Victor.
That's true. Just
good times.
Optimize the energy as possible. Also note that Manja
obviously like I'm traditionally a Hwoarang player, but I was really excited and interested in Azu and Victor, and I liked them a decent amount. But I played them before I learned Hwoarang in this game because I wanted to give them a fair chance. And I liked them. They were cool. I had fun. But once I started to like actually sit down and learn Hwo, I just, I was always going to end up playing that character, I guess. And then I picked up Reina, and I liked Reina even more than Azu and Victor.
Not the best combo. Gets the mid again. Heat engaging. Okay. Spends the heat smash, trying to keep some pressure.
It's a humble Leo watching all these crazy discussions.
That's going to wall splat. How much damage? Not going to die here, but it's going to be really
Leo's not as egregious as some of the other characters in this game, but...
Yeah, there you go. Dragon Hammer finish on Manja's side. Joji
the not being able to step shit was kind of nuts, though.
1-1-1 finds the first,
also, this shit, why does Law regenerate heat with nunchucks? No character in the game should ever regenerate heat, ever.
He's kind of like so intent on trying to get back into this match, and he's kind of just like eating all these counter hits.
Oh, Bear Clef not finding its mark, and Manja just chasing him
down. The top 5 characters you want added to the roster. Kunimitsu, Taekwondo girl from Tekken Mobile,
yeah, really clean, really
Ogre, Jinpachi.
Because as long, like Bear, when he's rolling like that, it can be like weird. Depending on when you hit it, it can be a floating state.
Yeah,
and Heat Smash is kind of like, it kind of captures them.
And after that, give me...
This actually plays off to your point that let me just exert
I don't know.
effort and not like go too
I made a list. I made a video talking about this before, but I don't remember who rounded out the top 5 for me. Was Julia? I wouldn't be mad at Julia.
I mean, as far as I know, we're just doing round 1 today. So if Manja gets out of his pool, he's done. He can relax. But like
watching Pokemon Movie 2000 for the first time thanks to Pokemon TV, gonna be like, now you know what's funny about that? I pulled this out earlier when I was recording a video. And talked about that movie.
Me and MYK were kind of talking about it, especially with the changes.
I actually have this Blu-ray Steelbook with Pokemon the first movie, Movie 2000, Pokemon Movie 3. This came out like back in like 2018 or some shit, and that was an instant cop for your boy. Oh, somebody wanted to see a close-up of red, blue, and yellow earlier, and I forgot to do that.
Yeah, like obviously like a lot of
yeah, these are all original
but one thing it did do was make
cartridges for the Gen 1 Pokemon games.
Competitive at this tournament level, so it's not just Dragon. Obviously everybody's complaining about Anna and Brian, depending on what you read on social media.
I like how you look like
but it's just like, but it's like there's a lot of scary characters to fight in this game right now.
Yeah, I mean, just
you can say that again. Every character in this game is a fucking nightmare.
Like, it just seems like everyone, or like the floor has risen already with anyone that is viable in this tournament.
I mean, you get like 3 Eddies in EWC qualified as well.
Yeah.
So like, there's a lot.
I asked you guys if you wanted to do predictions. I did one, and then got so distracted by all the conversation that I didn't do another one. We can get back to those though.
Using them internationally,
or mostly like pockets, right? John Gang brings them out here and there. Chikarin is the one that really rocks the helm if he's not feeling the Lily. But yeah, imagine a pro player like, considering like usually we see like the usual suspects at Dragunov in season 1, right? Okay, prepare for that matchup. But now it's like
it's funny too because like Jin got all those nerfs. He's still really fucking good. But like that nigga was so stupid before. Yo, was good, Zombie. Did you ever play / have any interest in Pokemon Legends? I have it. I never played it though. I'll get around to it at some point. I have Arceus. I'll pick up Za.
There's a huge spread of characters that you have to
but I just haven't played it.
Like this.
Oh yeah, 100%. And speaking of the different tournaments that we had, I mean,
writing a copy of Pokemon Green feels like it should be easy in Japan. Yeah, extremely easy. I think almost every gaming store I went to had copies of that game.
So he's also here. I believe he's in the next pools, but hopefully we get to see a bit of Heihachi. Heihachi is also another crazy character that can't come out. Yeah, that's why I wanted to bring that up. How do you feel about Heihachi right now?
I think Heihachi's like, Warrior, outside of Warrior Instinct, which I think is super dumb.
Also, I'll probably be starting stream stream around the same time tomorrow that I did today, because it looks like 1 p.m. Eastern all the way up until about 11 o'clock tomorrow. I'll be Tekken again all day.
The lows are still really risky to go for.
And then on Sunday, I probably won't boot up stream to watch like Guilty Gear or Fatal Fury. I probably won't start up stream until Sunday night when Tekken starts top 8.
Stuff to throw out that can be really tricky, and then you add Warrior's Instinct on top of it, which even as a Hwoarang player, I think is
really
a little
like
a little over the top, but I like the way he plays very well in this game. So
yeah, definitely. Hopefully we see a bit of Heihachi come into this matchup. We were talking about how me and Brownman actually were conversing about like what do you think
still
are
top
like
5 to me.
dances in the game, and
I probably wouldn't put him in my top 5, but
if I was gonna rank them, Warrior Instinct is out there, but it's like Snake Eyes, like
still a very good
Warrior
character.
Instinct is that it's basically on paper.
No, I feel you though earlier, homie. Like, yeah, it's like Nina still exists. Anna's so dumb. I think Anna's probably the best character in the game.
Warrior Instinct, and people sometimes play completely different.
Like, oh
so
man.
It's like, if somebody's been super aggro, all of a sudden they get all turtly, or if they've been all turtly, sometimes people start mashing on you like crazy because they don't want you. Give you a chance to do anything.
I guess it's a double-edged sword. In that sense.
But I think Claudio had Starburst. Snake Eyes is up there.
They having technical difficulties? What's up with all the filler we got going on
get
here?
level 3 by the middle of the second
Favorite
round.
car?
I would put also Naniwa up there.
You know, my dream car used to be a Tesla Model S, but I've grown to hate Elon Musk so much that I no longer want a Tesla. But I used to just think that those were just really, really cool cars. Hey, that's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. I've always been a big Lamborghini fan as well. Like ever since I was a kid, I just always thought Lamborghini was just like the coolest fucking cars ever. So I guess if I had to pick one, it'd be like a Huracan or an Aventador.
Another guy like us likes to commentate the game. I think for this season, he's just kind of all in on being a competitor, though. He's had some good performances lately. Definitely one of the best Hwoarangs in the world. In that conversation with people like like Edge as well. So
I think
the squad channel hit a Huracan for everybody. Yeah, all right, Porsche's underrated. I've never been a big Porsche fan.
You could actually see his name close to top 32, top 16, making it all the way to top 8. So let's see how his run's going to be here in this pool. Pool B, I believe. He's also actually in the same pool as Joka, I believe. Yeah, Joka is also in Pool B bracket. I mean, we're
They
only
put
doing
K-Wiz and Joka in the same pool? That's
there's
fucked
still
up.
tomorrow,
How is that even?
to
How? How do they even allow that?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
What is
about
the seating?